Chronic stress. It looks like constantly feeling tired after a full night's sleep. It looks like dull skin, tension headaches, tight shoulders, jaw clenching, digestive problems, poor concentration, and a mind that never seems to switch off. Snapping at people over things that normally wouldn't matter. For many young people, stress has become so normal that it no longer feels like stress. It just feels like everyday life. But here's the problem. The body doesn't know the difference between a real emergency and a stressful thought replayed 100 times a day. As far as the nervous system is concerned, both are threats. And when that threat signal never stops, the body starts paying the price. Energy drops. Sleep quality gets worse. Motivation disappears. Patience shrinks. Even small challenges can start feeling much bigger than they actually are. The first step to eliminating chronic stress is understanding that stress isn't just a mental problem. It's a physical state. The body gets stuck in survival mode. And survival mode cannot be solved with positive thinking alone. One of the most effective ways to reduce chronic stress is movement. Not extreme workouts, not punishment, just movement. A 20-minute walk can often calm the nervous system more effectively than hours of overthinking. Stress hormones were designed to prepare the body for action. When no action happens, that energy stays trapped. Movement gives the body a way to release it. The second technique is reducing constant stimulation. Many stressed people don't actually rest. They just switch distractions. Scrolling becomes watching. Watching becomes gaming. Gaming becomes more scrolling. The brain stays busy, but it never becomes calm. Real recovery happens during moments of silence, boredom, nature, journaling, prayer, meditation, or simply sitting without consuming information. At first, these moments can feel uncomfortable. That's often a sign of how overstimulated the nervous system has become. The third technique is learning to stop treating every task like an emergency. Chronic stress often turns small responsibilities into life or death situations. A test, an email, a deadline. Everything starts carrying the emotional weight of a crisis. A useful question is, will this still matter 1 year from now? The brain tends to magnify threats. Stepping back helps return them to their actual size. The fourth technique is improving sleep quality. Stress and poor sleep create a vicious cycle. Stress damages sleep. Poor sleep increases stress. Then the cycle repeats. Going to bed at consistent times, reducing screens before sleep, and creating a wind-down routine can significantly reduce stress levels over time. Many people try to solve exhaustion with motivation. The body is usually asking for recovery instead. The fifth technique is reducing hidden stress. Not all stress comes from work or school. Sometimes it comes from toxic environments, unresolved conflicts, impossible expectations, or constantly comparing life to others online. The nervous system keeps score, even when the mind tries to ignore it. Removing one major source of unnecessary stress often creates more relief than learning 10 new coping techniques. And finally, stop waiting to feel calm before slowing down. Chronic stress creates a strange trap. It convinces people that rest must be earned, that everything must be finished first, that relaxation can happen later. But later never arrives. The list keeps growing. The pressure keeps building. And the body keeps absorbing the cost. Stress isn't always a sign of having too much to do. Sometimes it's a sign of carrying too much for too long. And healing often begins when the nervous system finally receives a message it hasn't heard in months. The danger is over. It's okay to stop fighting now. Subscribe to the channel for more self-growth content.